Alright, next part. Redshift cam. 715 EV. That's a big boy cam. That's not for pussies. That's what's in my race bike over here. That's pretty much the cam that's in this bike. So these are no slouch, full on race cam. So I think it's the second biggest one they list in the catalog, so no slouch. Ooh, even get a clean rag with it. You know, sort of clean. Oh, I got a sticker too. Look at that. Vintage sticker. Very important. Another dirty rag. Okay, this is supposed to be pretty close to being new condition, I think is what they said. It looks like it's very close to new condition. It looks like it's new. So it's still got the cosmeline inside the teeth here, or grease, whatever they got for rust preventative. Still on there, so this is a brand spanking new cam. It is a 715. You can see it has a nice, very tall lobe on it, and very fat lobe, so that means high RPM. Lots of headwork to put that in there. So that is, these are 282 duration at 53 lift. And this is 715 lift with a stock rocker arm. We put a 175 ratio to it, it'll be close to 800. So a lot higher, 780 or so at least, I'm sure. And if you make higher ratio than that, it'd be even higher. So yeah, it's a nice, good cam. So this will fit right into a pan head. Not that I would ever put a cam like this in a pan head. No, never happened. So just happen to have 3 motors right there that I could go into though. So anyway, this is a 70 liter cone cam. If you use the old Spooth cam cover that had the cone on the snout on it, which I happen to have one, you can put a lake cam like this in there, and they are reproducing that cam cover as of 2023, but I have an original one. And so that allows you to put that in there with a modern ignition. Even though it doesn't look right, it makes it run faster. So there's your nice sticker. So that would make a really hot rod motor out of it. With a 1.5 rocker ratio stock pan would have, if I didn't modify it. I might modify things. That'll put you probably something probably probably low 625, 630 lift area, 640. I think I'd do some calculations to figure that out. My bike has 440 cam lift, so that's how much the actual lobe lifts up. You multiply that by the rocker ratio, so you take 0.44 and multiply by 1.5, you get the lift. If you use a Evo rock arm, it's 1.625. If you have Ultima roller rock arms on it, they're 1.675. So these are all things that make a difference. If you use the S&S lifter blocks in your pan head, like we did on that 60, what was that, a 61 build we did? Stroker motor. These Chevrolet conversion Evo lifter blocks here from S&S take Evo cams. So that allowed me to run an Evo cam in my pan head. So I can go vintage racing with a real motor. And someone just broke an old Jim Butts record from '86 with a knucklehead. They just did it here this last race, and they went it was a 144 even record, and it went I think it went 149 or 150. He said, I forget what his number was, but you know, he went faster. So that's a good excuse to bring out a like a motor like back in the pile back there. Yeah, one of those back there. Yeah, there's 1, 2, there's 3 of them over there. I could build that up. Yeah, it's a 100-inch class for motor, 102-inch motor, so yeah, that's what you do with that kind of junk. That's why I buy stuff. Plus I like racing parts. I have lots of it laying around, so I can use that. I got some billet cylinders I can put on there, some Maxtel cylinders. I got some aluminum cylinders. I want to be fancy, but I want to go fast, not fancy. I can just put those onto a set of mildly modified pan heads. I got some dual carb pan heads floating around from years. Set was made in '59 from a guy I know that ran them drag racing. Dad had some ones he was dicking around years ago. I got some other mismatched ones. So I just make my own. I can do a dual carb pan motor. Be similar to my single. We got 2 carbs off, 2 ignitions. Make it run good. Yeah, that cam will come on probably on a 100-inch motor. That'd probably come on about 53, 5500 RPM. Come on pretty strong. Run up to 8, no problem. Yeah, run good. Yeah, this one here on the small motor, it was 6,000 to 8,300 is what we run on that motor. It definitely likes to be above 65. And with the big stroker motor in it, like I got now, it's probably more like 5,500 and up. Doesn't really want to pull from down there, but it'll start running down there. That's on nitro, so big stroker motor on nitro. So anyway, anyway, nice hot cam. Kind of shit you piss off people in your neighborhood with when you put them on your bikes. I would never do that. All right, well there you go. Another project down the road. Maybe I'll build me a panhead motor. We'll see.